where do you think we need to do a lot of foundational work before we take in the challenge?
So there's I'll take a slightly different perspective here, and kind of share why kind of working on AI literacy is exciting to me in the context of this question that you just asked me. So you're absolutely right. We have serious inequities across gender lines, across caste lines, across various other divisions, across again rural, urban, and a number of others. And these divides and these gaps are very evident in certain parts of the country, less so in others. They show up in very different and very diverse ways, and problem solving needs to be hyper contextualized. The way we think about the deployment of these tools, these technologies, need to be hyper contextualized. Now, it's very interesting because if I had to break down certain features of AI literacy, and kind of what are kind of the key skills or the key outcomes that we are trying to promote when we say we want to make a young person AI literate, a lot of those things, a lot of those skills, a lot of those goals, those learning outcomes are very similar to learning outcomes that a lot of people have been shouting about or saying that we need to have for a very long time. Outcomes like building critical thinking skills, building problem solving skills, building agency, giving people the tools to be empowered to problem solve in their everyday lives, building employability outcomes and skills across the board. A big push for AI literacy, by the way, is the fact that if we don't make our young people AI literate, they're not going to have jobs tomorrow, or the jobs that they're in are going to become automated, and they will not be able to remain resilient in the workforce tomorrow. And so the interesting thing about AI is the funding that an AI mandate can unlock today in today's market, in today's kind of fascination and occupation with AI, might be the funding that we have desperately needed for a very long time to try to address a number of these inequities in society, a number of these digital divides, a number of these other infrastructure gaps that might exist. For example, I've been working with a couple of partners at a few different state governments where they're looking at introducing AI literacy programs in schools. And their way of doing it is saying we're going to deploy computer labs in schools, and we're going to build all these computer labs because that's how our kids are going to then engage with and work with AI, which is really incredible because a lot of people, a lot of folks on the ground have been saying we need computer lab infrastructure for a very long time. And finally, it's AI that has unlocked the funding to make that happen.